Today's life cycle is the fish life cycle. Fish life cycles vary among different species. However, they all start the same way, with an egg. We are going to explore a specific fish species that lays up to 1,000 eggs at a time. Can you guess what it is? The salmon. Most fish go through at least 5 stages in their life cycle. We know that the first cycle is the egg. A salmon has 6 stages in their life cycle. A salmon will lay its eggs in the riverbed. A salmon will lay about 500 to 1,000 eggs at a time. The female salmon will dig 4 to 5 depressions for a nest, called a redd, R-E-D-D, in the riverbed and lay her eggs. The eggs are about the size of your pencil eraser. As the fish develop, you can see their eyes through the eggshell. And this is what they look like. Let's watch as a salmon spawns, which means the female releases her eggs. She will lay the eggs in a nest called a redd, R-E-D-D. The eggs are about the size of a pencil top. Good job. Were you able to see the eyes through the eggshell? I did. The stage 2 life cycle. After about 3 months, the fish eggs hatch. These larval fish are called the alevin or alevin. The alevin live off a yolk sac that is attached to their bodies. For protection against predators, the alevin will stay under rocks and gravel. As a result, it is very difficult to see alevin in the wild. The alevin will emerge when their yolk sac has been completely absorbed. They then enter the next stage of the life cycle. Let's review stage 2. Want to see some salmon alevin? Let's watch a short clip. The life cycle of a salmon, stage 3. After the alevin absorb their yolk, they are in the fry stage. Fry are only about 1 to 2 inches long. Fry are ready to eat on their own. They leave the rocks and gravel and eat plankton and small insects. Watch as these fry from the Mawson Creek hatchery are carefully tipped into the waters of Mawson Creek in Canada. Stage 4, the parr stage. Parr are young salmon that are camouflaged with parr marks, which helps to protect the small salmon from predators. This stage lasts about 2 to 3 years. Stage 5, the smolt stage. Smolts are salmon that will swim from freshwater rivers to the ocean. They are silver and thin. They swim towards an estuary. This is where rivers and streams connect to the open sea. This stage takes 1 to 2 years. When this stage is complete, the fish will be able to live in salt water and not absorb salt in its blood. The final stage is the adult stage. Adult salmon travel great distances at sea to reach feeding grounds in the cold northerly waters and feed on sand eels, krill, and herring. The salmon return to the rivers in which they were born after being at sea for 1 to 4 years. They can weigh 8 to 15 pounds, where the cycle begins all over again. Now you are going to complete the stages of the salmon by putting the pictures in order.